Boom, check, Caucasian. Yes, lover. Yes, lover. Sweet tingle, sweet Melissa. Sweet butterflies. Wonder Louisiana. Le dragoon. Tinkle. How you doing, Lizzie? You ready to go? My broska. How you doing, Misha? This music's too loud. Wait. Oh shit. I got you. Yeah, that's another. And tonight we're going to be reading a little bit of Plato, Trial and Death of Socrates. It's going to be a 4-part series. Tonight we'll be reading Euthyphro. Yeah, you heard it right, Euthyphro. Remember to hit the like button. We'll retest that volume when we get to past this intro. They're coming in, share it out. One, two, dance. Clay. Look, Ray's blissful connection. Dang, it's been like 8 days since it went live. Oh, taking a little break. I'm about ready to get back at it. Misha. Misty tingles, misty skies. Misty. ASMR. I'd like to welcome you to the House of Thrillers. I'm Scully Pop, where the entertainment doesn't stop. I read my novels, other works in the public domain, and submissions from people like you. Oh yeah. All right. It's sweet Melissa. Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. Hey Todd. Hello, Misha. Hey, Misty. Hey, Ray. Let's go.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts feeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason.
Leave this one on right there. Sorry about that. Comments. Thank you, Izzy. DJ, TTI, TT, thank God, it's TTI. Sydney cat. Todd tingles, Todd. Tingle, 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 tingle. You're in the ska zone. It's another world, another time. At the time of his trial and execution in 399 BC, Socrates was 70 years of age. He had lived through the Periclean age when Athens was at the pinnacle of her imperial power and her cultural ascendancy. Then through 25 years of war with Sparta and the final defeat of Athens in 405, the oligarchic revolution that followed, and finally, the restoration of democracy. Judas, cradle. For most of this time, he was a well-known character, expounding his philosophy of life in the streets of Athens to anyone who cared to listen. His mission, which he explains in the Apology, was to expose the ignorance of those who thought themselves wise, and to try to convince his fellow citizens that every man is responsible for his own moral attitudes. The early dialogues of Plato, of which Euthyphro is a good example, show him seeking to define ethical terms and asking awkward questions. There is no reason to suppose that these questions were restricted to the life of the individual. Indeed, if he questioned the basic principles of democracy and adopted towards it anything like the attitude Plato attributes to him, it is no wonder the restored democracy should consider him to have a bad influence on the young. With the development of democracy and the intellectual ferment of the 5th century, the need was felt for higher education. To satisfy it, there arose a number of traveling teachers who were called the sophists. All of them taught rhetoric, the art of public speaking, which was a powerful weapon since all the important decisions were taken by the assemblies of adult male citizens or in the courts with very large juries. Not surprisingly, Socrates was often confused with these sophists in the public mind. Both of them were apt to question established and inherited values. But their differences were vital. Put men on the road to success, whereas Socrates disclaimed that he taught anything. His conversations aimed at discovering the truth, at acquiring that knowledge and understanding of life and its values that he thought was the very basis of the good life and of philosophy. To him, a moral as well as an intellectual pursuit. Hence his celebrated paradox that virtue is knowledge and that when men do wrong, it is only because they do not know any better. We're often told Socrates ignored the will. We are often told that in this theory, Socrates ignored the will. But that is part of a misconception. The aim is not to choose the right, but to become the sort of person who cannot choose the wrong and who no longer has any choice in the matter. This is what he sometimes expresses as becoming like a god. For the gods, as he puts it into Euthyphro, love the right because it is right. They cannot do otherwise and no longer have any choice at all, and they cannot be the cause of evil. The translations in this volume give a full Platonic account of the drama of Socrates' trial and death. The references to the coming trial and its charges in the Euthyphro are a kind of introduction to this drama. The Apology is Plato's version of Socrates' speech to the jury in his own defense, which we'll be reading in the next volume. What? Scully's got merch. Oh my god, so cool. Oh, I'm glad you made it too tonight, Ray. Oh, you will get up early. Hopefully you'll get some good sleep tonight. Well, it's getting late. Let's see something here. That music sound okay? How you doing, Judas? By the way, this translation follows Burnett's Oxford text. Burnett's Oxford text. Misty, says Popcorn. It's poppin', bro. Does anybody know about Socrates or Plato or Anything about his tribe? Lessons to learn? Awesome banner. Made by the awesome Izzy, says Todd. Heck yeah, man. Y'all got to get over there and check out Izzy. I want somebody to drop her link out there, but if you need some channel art, banners, thumbnails, intros, outros, you can email her at izzy_pop@aol.com or find her at her channel. Hey, Arlie. Blessings to you. Yeah, she's been working hard on a lot of different channels lately. Y'all get in there, you know, why she got some spots. The work she's doing doesn't normally come that inexpensive, so you know she can get you pointed in the right direction, you know, and just get on over there and check out, you know, her. I forget how it works, you know, you got different kind of plans or whatever. I don't know how many. Hang on a second. Hey, Tom. Meg. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I don't know how many different voices I do, really, but I also speak a couple of different languages and things like that. I hope I don't butcher some of these words tonight. We're going to be reading Euthyphro by Plato. I did a little brief introduction. Euthyphro is surprised to meet Socrates near the king at Archon's court. For Socrates is not the kind of man to have business with courts of justice. Socrates explains that he is under indictment by one Miletus for corrupting the young, for not believing in the gods in whom the city believes. After a brief discussion of this, Socrates inquires about Euthyphro's business at court and is told that he is prosecuting his own father for the murder of a slave who is himself a murderer. His family and friends believe his course of action to be impious, but Euthyphro explains that in this they are mistaken and reveal their ignorance of the nature of piety. This naturally leads Socrates to ask, what is piety? Hold on, I think I'm pronouncing that wrong. Piety. God, I get so messed up with these words. Hang on a second. Lord have mercy. Butcher this shit from me. Piety, piety. Piety, piety, piety. Y'all help me out. Piety, piety. Piety. Oh God. Already butchering it. Hey trucker. What's up, buddy? Check, 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 check. This naturally leads Socrates to ask, what is piety? And the rest of the dialogue is devoted to search for a definition of piety, illustrating the Socratic search for universal definitions of ethical terms, to which a number of early Platonic dialogues are devoted. As usual, no definition is found that satisfies Socrates. Who rider, who rider, who rider? Hey, Camilla. Come on in. The Greek term hoison means, in the first instance, the knowledge of the proper ritual in prayer and sacrifice. And of course, its performance, as Euthyphro himself defines in it 14b, but obviously Euthyphro uses it in much wider sense of pious conduct generally. For example, his own. In that sense, the word is practically equivalent to righteousness. The transition of being by way of conduct pleasing to the gods. Socrates, Socrates, what's new? What's new to make you leave your usual haunts in the Lyceum and spend your time here by the King Archon's court? Surely you're not prosecuting anyone before the King Archon as I am. The Athenians do not call this a prosecution but indictment, Euthyphro. What is it that you say? Someone must have indicted you? Or you're not going to tell me that you've indicted someone else? No, indeed. But someone else has indicted you. Quite so. Who is he? I do not really know myself, Euthyphro. He is apparently young and unknown. They call him Miletus, I believe. He belongs to the Pythian deme. If you know anyone from the deme called Miletus, with long hair, not much of a beard, and a rather aquiline nose. I don't know him, Socrates. What charge does he bring against you? What charge? A not a noble one, I think, for it is no small thing for a young man to have knowledge of such an important subject. He says he knows how our young men are corrupted and who corrupts them. He is likely to be wise. And when he sees my ignorance corrupting his contemporaries, he proceeds to accuse me to the city as to their mother. I think he is only one of our public men to start out the right way, for it is right to care first that the young should be as good as possible, just as good as farmer is likely to take care of the young plants first and of the others later. So too Miletus first gets rid of us who corrupt the growth of the young, as he says, and then afterwards he will obviously take care of the older and become a source of great blessings for the city. It seems likely to happen to one who started out this way. I could wish this were true, Socrates, but I fear the opposite may happen. He seems to me to start out by harming the very heart of the city by attempting to wrong you. Tell me, what does he say to you to corrupt the young? Strange things to hear him tell it, for he says that I am a maker of gods, that I create new gods while not believing in the old gods. And he has indicted me for this very reason, as he puts it. I understand, Socrates. This is because you say that the divine sign keeps coming to you. So he has written this indictment against you as one who makes invitations in religious matters. He comes to the court to slander you, knowing that such things are easily misrepresented to the crowd. The same is true in my case. Whenever I speak of divine matters in the assembly and foretell the future, they laugh me down as if I were crazy. Yet I have foretold nothing that did not happen. Nevertheless, they envy all of us who do this. One need not give them any thought, but just carry on the same. My dear Euthyphro, to be laughed at does not matter, perhaps, for the Athenians do not mind anyone they think clever, as long as he does not teach his own wisdom. But if they think that he makes others to be like himself, they get angry, whether it's through envy, as you say, or for some other reason. I have certainly no desire to test their feelings towards me in this matter. Perhaps you seem to make yourself but rarely available, and not to be willing to teach your own wisdom. But my liking for people makes them think that I pour out to anybody anything I have to say, not only without charging a fee, but appearing glad to reward anyone who is willing to listen. If then they were intending to laugh at me, as you say they'd laugh at you, there would be nothing unpleasant in their spending their time in court laughing and jesting. But if they are going to be serious, the outcome is not clear except to you prophets. Perhaps it will come to nothing, Socrates, and you'll fight your case as you think best. I think I will mine. What is your case, Euthyphro? Are you the defendant or the prosecutor? Prosecutor? Whom do you prosecute? One whom I am thought crazy to prosecute. Are you pursuing someone who will easily escape you? Far from it, for he is quite old. Who is it? My father. My dear sir, your own father? Certainly. What is the charge? What is the case about? Murder, Socrates. Good heavens! Certainly, Euthyphro. Most men would not know how they could do this and be right. It is not the part of anyone to do this, but of one who is far advanced in wisdom. Yes, by Zeus, Socrates, that is so. tingle. Is then the man that killed your father one of your relatives? Or is that obvious, for you would not prosecute your father for the murder of a stranger? It is ridiculous, Socrates, for you to think that it makes any difference whether the victim is a stranger or a relative. One should not only watch whether the killer acted justly or not. If he acted justly, let him go. But if not, one should prosecute, even if the killer shares your heart at the table. The pollution is the same if you knowingly keep company with such a man and do not cleanse yourself in him, bringing him to justice. The victim was a dependent of mine, and we were farming in Naxos. He was a servant of ours. Killed one of our household slaves in drunken anger. So my father bound him hand and foot and threw him in a ditch, then sent a man here to inquire for the priest who should be done. During that time, he gave no thought or care to the bound man as being a killer, and it was no matter if he died, which he did. Hunger and cold and his bonds cost his death before the messenger came back from the sea. Both my father and my other relatives are angry that I'm prosecuting my father for the murder on behalf of a murderer, as he did not even kill him. They say that such a victim does not deserve a thought, and that it's impious for a son to prosecute his father for murder. But their ideas of the divine attitude to people, piety and impiety, are wrong, Socrates. Whereas by Zeus, Euthyphro, you think that your knowledge of the divine and of piety and impiety is so accurate that when those things happened as you say, you have no fear of having acted impiously and bringing your father to trial. I should be of no use, Socrates, and Euthyphro would not be superior to the majority of men if I did not have accurate knowledge of all such things. It is indeed most important, my admiral Euthyphro, that I should become your pupil. And as regards this indictment, challenge Miletus about these very things and say to him that in the past too I considered knowledge about the divine to be most important, and that now that he says that I improvise and innovate about the gods, I have become your pupil. I would say to him, if Miletus, you agree that Euthyphro is wise in these matters, consider me too. I have the right beliefs and do not bring me to trial. Right. Susie B, tinkle, tinkle. How we doing, Izzy? The froggy, it's lair direct. We are. A little bit rusty, man. It's been like 8 days. Damn. How we sounding out there? Yes, by Zeus, Socrates. And he should try to indict me. Think I would find his weak spots, and the talk in court would be about him rather than about me. It is because I realize this that I am eager to become your pupil, my dear friend. I know that other people as well as this Miletus do not even seem to notice you, whereas he sees me sharply and clearly that he indicts me for ungodliness. So tell me now, by Zeus, what you just now maintained you clearly knew. What kind of thing do you say that godliness and ungodliness are, both as regards murder and other things? Or is the pious not the same and alike in every action, and the impious the opposite of all that is pious and like itself? And everything that is to be impious presents us with one form or appearance, in so far as it is impious. Most certainly, Socrates. Tell me then, what is the pious and what is the impious, do you say? I say that the pious is to do what I am doing now, to prosecute the wrongdoer, be it about murder or temple robbery or anything else. Whether the wrongdoer is your father or your mother or anyone else, not to prosecute is impious. And observe Socrates, and I can quote the law is a great proof that this is so. I've already said to others that such actions are right, not to favor the ungodly, whoever they are. These people themselves believe that Zeus is the best and most just of our gods. If they agree that he bound his father because he unjustly swallowed his sons, and that he in turn castrated his father for similar reasons. They are angry with me because I am prosecuting my father for his wrongdoing. They contradict themselves in what they say about the gods and about me. Indeed, Euthyphro, this is the reason why I am a defendant in the case, because I find it hard to accept things like that being said about the gods, and it is likely to be the reason why I shall be told I do wrong. Now, however, if you, who have full knowledge of such things, share their opinions, then we must agree with them too, it would seem. What are we to say? We who agree that we ourselves have no knowledge. Tell me, by the God of friendship, do you really believe these things are true? Yes, Socrates. There are even more surprising things, of which the majority has no knowledge. And do you believe that there really is war among the gods, and terrible enmities and battles, and other such things that are told by the poets, and other sacred stories such that are embroidered by good writers and by representations of which the robe of the goddess is adorned when it is carried up to the Acropolis? Are we to say these things are true, Euthyphro? Not only these, Socrates, but what I was saying just now, I will, if you wish, relate many other things about the gods which I know will amaze you. I should not be surprised, but you will tell me these at leisure some other time. now try to tell me more clearly what I was asking just now. For, my friend, you did not teach me adequately when I asked you what the pious was. But you told me that what you're doing now to prosecute your father for murder is pious. And I told the truth, Socrates. Perhaps you agree, however, that there are many other pious actions. There are. Bear in mind, then, that I did not bid you to tell me one or two of the many pious actions, but that form itself that makes all pious actions pious. Or you agree that all impious actions are impious, and all pious actions pious through one form. Or don't you remember? I do. Tell me then what form itself is, so that I may look upon it, and using it as a model, say that any action of yours or another's that is of that kind is pious, and if it is not, that it is not. If that is how you want it, Socrates, that is how I will tell you. That is what I want. Well then, what is dear to the gods is pious. What is not is impious. Splendid, Euthyphro. You have now answered in the way I wanted. Whether your answer is true, I do not know yet, but you will obviously show me that what you say is true. Certainly. Come then, let us examine what we mean. Hey, Marketplace. Love the animations. How you doing? Back this chat up a little bit there. Hey, Izzy, thank you. How many memberships you done gifted tonight? BC Treasure Trials, welcome to the show. Captain Kush. Rocky, tinkle, 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 tinkle. Hey, Mark. Welcome, welcome. TGIF, TGIF. Y'all let me know if you're still out there. I don't know if everybody knows my favorite number or not, 1010. A little bit of emoji and a little color in that chat too. I know I got a few members out there. Laren Tingle. Scully pop, 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 pop. Judas, great. Backyard trucker. Yeah, y'all like the art? Laren peeking through the fingers. Woo rider. Yeah. Thank God it's DTRN. What the four? Is he scut? Froggy. Oh, it's wolf, tingle. Wolf howls. Yeah, reading some of these classic works and these old philosophers, sometimes you can pick up little tidbits of things that really help you in life, Anyway, I think Plato knew way more about this world than people understand. Crazy for feeling so lonely. There's Firefly. Hey. Firefly. 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 Blaring. Tingle, tingle, tingle. Be right back. Oh, thank you, Marketplace. Come then, Euthyphro, let us examine what we mean. An action or a man dear to the gods is pious, but an action or a man hated by the gods is impious. They are not the same, but opposites, the pious and the impious. Is that not so? It is indeed. And that seems to be a good statement. I think so, Socrates. We have also stated that the gods are in a state of discord, that they are at odds with each other, Euthyphro, and that they are at enmity with each other. That too has been said. It has. What are the subjects of difference that cause hatred and anger? Let us look at it this way. If you and I were to differ about numbers as to which is the greater, would this difference make us enemies and angry with each other? Or would we proceed to count and soon resolve our difference about this? We would certainly do so. Again, if we differed about the larger and the smaller, we would turn to measurement and soon cease to differ. That is so. And about the heavier and the lighter, we would resort to waiting and be reconciled. Of course, what subject of difference would make us angry and hostile to each other if we were unable to come to a decision? Perhaps you do not have an answer ready, but examine as I tell you whether these subjects are the just and the unjust, the beautiful and the ugly, the good and the bad. Are these not the subjects of difference about which, when we are unable to come to a satisfactory decision, you and I and other men become hostile to each other whenever we do? That is the difference, Socrates, about those subjects. What about the gods, Euthyphro? If indeed they have differences, will it not be about these same subjects? It certainly must be so. Then according to your argument, my good Euthyphro, different gods consider different things to be just, beautiful, ugly, good, and bad. They would not be at odds with one another unless they differed about these subjects, would they? You are right. They like what each of them considers beautiful, good, and just, and hate the opposites of these? Certainly. But you say that the same things are considered just by some gods and unjust by others, and that they dispute about these things. They are at odds and at war with each other. Is that not so? It is. The same things that are loved by the gods and hated by the gods, both God loved and God hated. It seems likely. The same things would be both pious and impious according to this argument. I'm afraid so. So you did not answer my question, you surprising man. I did not ask you what same thing is both pious and impious, and it appears that what is loved by the gods is also hated by them. So it is in no way surprising if your present action, namely punishing your father, may be pleasing to Zeus, but displeasing to Cronos and Uranus, pleasing to Hephaestus, but displeasing to Hera, and so with any other gods who differ from each other on this subject. I think, Socrates, that on this subject no gods would differ from one another, that whoever has killed anyone unjustly should pay the penalty. Well now, you Euthyphro, have you ever heard of any man maintaining that one who has killed or done anything else unjustly should not pay the penalty? They never cease to dispute on this subject, both elsewhere and in the courts. For when they have committed many wrongs, they do and say anything to avoid the penalty. Do they agree they have done wrong, Euthyphro? And in spite of so agreeing, do they nevertheless say they should not be punished? They do not agree on that point. So they do not say or do anything, for they do not venture to say this or dispute that they must not pay the penalty if they have done wrong. But I think they deny doing wrong. Is that not so? That is true. Then they do not dispute that the wrongdoer must be punished. They may disagree as to who the wrongdoer is, what he did, and when. You're right. Do not the gods have the same experience, if indeed they are at odds with each other about the just and the unjust, as your argument maintains? Some assert that they wrong one another, while others deny it. But no one among the gods or men ventures to say that the wrongdoer must not be punished. is true, Socrates, as to the main point. And those who disagree whether men or gods dispute about each action. If indeed the gods disagree, some say it is done justly, others unjustly. Is that not so? Yes, indeed. Come now, my dear Euthyphro, tell me too, that I may become wiser, what proof you have that all the gods consider that man to have been killed unjustly who became a murderer while in your service, was bound by the master of his victim, and died in his bonds before the one who bound him for others seer as to what was to be done with him, and that it is right for a son to denounce and prosecute his father on behalf of such a man. Come, try to show me a clear sign that all the gods definitely believe this action to be right. If you can give me adequate proof of this, I shall never cease to extol your wisdom. Check, 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 check. Everybody enjoying it? I'm getting into a flow there and take a little break. Kind of hard to read, actually. What you think, Larry? Froggy, 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 froggy. Judah's cradle. Ding, 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 ding. I'm listening in. I just went and got my pajamas on. Tuck it in, tuck it in. What you working on? Hey, Camellia, how you doing? Yeah, you getting Misty squared away? That's good. Let's see here. I like to listen to the flute music too sometimes. This is perhaps no light task, Socrates, but I could show you very clearly. I understand that you think me more dull-witted than the jury, as you obviously show them that these actions were unjust and that all the gods hate such actions. I will show it clear to them, Socrates, if only they will listen to me. They will listen if they think you show them well. But this thought came to me as I was speaking, and I am examining it, saying to myself, if Euthyphro shows me conclusively that all the gods consider such a death unjust, to what greater extent have I learned from him the nature of piety and impiety? This actual event, it seems to be hated by the gods, but the pious and the impious were not thereby now defined. For what is hated by the gods has also been shown to be loved by them. So I will not insist on this point. Let us assume, if you wish, that all the gods consider this unjust and that they have all hated it. However, if this is the correction we are making in our discussion, that what all the gods hate is impious, and what they all love is pious, and that what some gods love and others hate is neither or both? Is that how you now wish us to define piety and impiety? Oh my God, what a freaking tongue twister. Oh my God, I dare anybody to try to read this. What you think, trucker? Oh my Lord. Thank you guys so much. What prevents us from doing so, Socrates? For my part, nothing, Euthyphro. But you look whether on you. I'm gonna try that again. Oh my God. Terrible, terrible. Check. Oh jeez. Hey Lawless. Right on time, broska. I'm glad you stopped by. Reading some Plato tonight, The Trial and Death of Socrates, Part 1. It's called Euthyphro. It's down there in the banner. Kick back and relax a little bit, buddy. What prevents us from doing so, Socrates? For my part, nothing, Euthyphro, but you look whether on your part this proposal will enable you to teach me most easily what you promised. I would certainly say that the pious is what all the gods love, and the opposite, which all the gods hate, is the impious. Then let us examine again whether that is a sound testament. Or do we let it pass if one of us or someone else merely says that this is so? Do we accept that is so? Or should we examine what a speaker means? We must examine it, but I certainly think that this is now a fine statement. We shall soon know better whether it is. Consider this, Euthyphro. Is the pious loved by the gods because it is pious? Or is it pious because it is loved by the gods? I don't know what you mean, Socrates. I shall try to explain more clearly. We speak of something being carried and something carrying, of something being led and something leading, of something being seen and something seen, and you understand that these things are all different from one another and how they differ. I think I do. So there is something being loved and something loving, and the loving is a different thing. Of course. Tell me then whether that which it is said to be being carried is being carried because someone carries it or for some other reason. No, that is the reason. And that which is being led is so because someone leads it, and that which is being seen because someone sees it. Certainly. It is not seen by someone because it is being seen, but on the contrary, it is being seen because someone sees it. Nor is it because it is being led that someone leads. It is because someone leads is that it is being led. It is not because it is being seen that someone sees it, but it is being seen because someone sees it. Nor does someone carry an object because it is being carried, but it is being carried because someone carries it, is what I want to say clear, Euthyphro. I want to say this, namely, that if anything comes to be, or is affected, it does not come to be because it is coming to be, but it is coming to be because it comes to be. Nor is it affected because it is being affected, but because something affects it. Or do you not agree? I do. What is being loved is either something that comes to be or something that is affected by something. Certainly. So it is in the same case as the things just mentioned. It is not loved by those who love it because it is being loved, but it is being loved because they love it, necessarily. What then do we say about the pious, Euthyphro? Surely that it is loved by all the gods, according to what you say? Yes. It is loved because it is pious, or for some other reason, or no other reason. It is loved then because it is pious, but it is not pious because it is loved? Apparently. And because it is loved by the gods, it is being loved and is dear to the gods. Of course. What you think about that? Peter Piper picked a pepper. It's so hard to read. Oh my God. I'll have a nightmare tonight. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be riding 6 white horses. No, you're right, Nisha. Wheat's hard. Oh, thank you, Firefly. Camellia, ding, 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 ding. Froggy, scut. Izzy, ding, 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 ding. There's Izzy's emoji. Izzy's emoji. Here she is. How many memberships you gonna do? Look at that. Every time Lawless gets it when he... That's crazy. Boom. Oh my God. Thank you. It's like 4 memberships tonight. Damn. That's a trip. Ooh rider, ooh rider, ooh rider. Oh my god. Froggy. Froggy Skull. Ooh rider, ooh rider. Froggy. Lawless in the world, TV. It's kind of like Jenny gifting herself memberships like 2 times in a row. Hey, Caucasian. You got the right idea, Waffle House, huh? That's what's up. I almost went there last night or the night before. Waffles. I lost where I'm at. Is Stony here? Hey, Stony. Crates, no. Izzy, my lady. Stony. What up, broska? Stony. Crates. Oh, oh, I got it. Scacrates. Oh my god, how am I going to read this? Did I read that already? Crap. Let me figure out where I was. Alright, I'm going to try to read this paragraph. It's insane. Y'all going to trip out on this. No Socrates. I can't say it. Socrates. Crocodiles. Oh lordy. Judas. Craig. Lost in the world. Froggy, lighten it up. Yeah. Feeling pretty damn good. Decimate. Boop. Blaster. Tinkle. But if the god beloved and the pious were the same. My dear Euthyphro, and the pious were loved because it was pious. And the God beloved would be loved because it was God beloved. And if the God beloved was God beloved because it was loved by the gods, then the pious would also be pious because it was loved by the gods. And now you see that they are in opposite cases as being altogether different from each other. The one is of a nature to be loved because it is love. The other is love because it is of a nature to be loved. I'm afraid, Euthyphro, that when you were asked what piety is, you did not wish to make its nature clear to me. But you told me in effect the quality of it, that the pious has the quality of being loved by all the gods. But you have not yet told me what the pious is. Now, if you will, do not hide things from me, but tell me again from the beginning what piety is. Whether loved by the gods or having some other quality, we shall not quarrel about it. Be keen to tell me what the pious and the impious are. But Socrates, I have no way of telling you what I have in mind. Whatever proposition we put forward goes around and refuses to stay put where we establish it. Your statements, Euthyphro, seem to belong to my ancestor, Daedalus. If I were stating them and putting them forward, you would perhaps be making fun of me and say that because of my kinship within my conclusions and discussion run away and you will not stay where one puts them. As these propositions are yours, however, we need some other jest, for they will not stay put for you, as you say yourself. I think the same jest will do for our discussion, Socrates. For I am not the one who makes them go round and remain in the same place. It is you who are the Daedalus, for as far as I am concerned, they would remain as they were. It looks as if I was cleverer than Daedalus in using my skill, my friend. And so far as he could only cause to move the things he made himself, but I can make other people's move as well as my own. And the smartest part of my skill is that I am clever without wanting to be, for I would rather have my arguments remain unmoved than possess the wealth of Tantalus as well as the cleverness of Daedalus. But enough of this. Since I think you are making unnecessary difficulties, I'm as eager as you are to find a way to teach me about piety. Check. I am as eager as you are to find a way to teach me about piety. Do not give up before you do. See whether you think that all is pious is of necessity just. Perfect. I think I'm losing my mind how to pronounce this stuff. Oh my God. Crazy. Hey, Misty. Misty's still here. I think you get the gist, though. Oh my God, what a trip. I think this is one of the craziest things I've ever read. How's he keep up with all that shit, you know? Crazy, man. And it is then all that is just pious? Or is is it all that is pious just? But not all that is just pious, but some of it is and some is not. I do not follow what you are saying, Socrates. Yet you are younger than I by as much as you are wiser. As I say, you are making difficulties because of your wealth of wisdom. Pull yourself together, my dear sir. What I am saying is not difficult to grasp. I am saying the opposite of what the poet said who wrote, "You do not wish to name Zeus, who has done it, and who made all these things grow. For where there is fear, there is also shame." I disagree with the poet. Shall I tell you why? Please do. I do not think that where there is fear, there is also shame. I think that many people who fear disease and poverty and many other such things feel fear, but are not ashamed of the things they fear. Do you not think so? I do indeed. Where there is shame, there is also fear. Does anyone feel shame at something who is not also afraid at the same time of a reputation for wickedness? He is certainly afraid. It is then not right to say, where there is fear, there is also shame, but that where there is shame, there is also fear, for fear covers a large area than shame. Shame is a part of fear, just as odd is a part of number, with the result that is not true, that where there is number, there is also oddness, but that where there is oddness, there is also number. Do you follow me now? Surely. This is the kind of thing that I was asking before. Whether where there is piety, there is also justice. But where there is justice, there is not always piety. But the pious is a part of justice. Shall we say that, or do you think otherwise? No, but like that, for what you say appears to be right. See what comes next. If the pious is a part of the just, we must, it seems, find out what part of the just it is. Now, if you ask me something of what we mentioned just now, such as what part of number is the even, and what number is that is, I would say it is the number that is divisible into two equal, not unequal parts. Do you not think so? I do. Try in this way to tell me what part of the just the pious is, in order to tell Meletus not to wrong us any more and not to indict me for ungodliness, since I have learned from you sufficiently what is godly and pious and what is not. I think, Socrates, that the godly and pious is the part of the just that is concerned with the care of the gods, while that concern with the care of men is the remaining part of justice. You seem to me to put that very well, but I still need a bit of information. I do not know yet what you mean by care, for you do not mean it in the same sense as the care of other things, as, for example, not everyone knows how to care for horses, but the horse breeder does. Yes, I do mean it that way. So horse breeding is the care of horses? Yes. Nor does everyone know how to care for dogs, but the hunter does. That is so. So hunting is the care of dogs. Yes. And cattle raising is the care of cattle. Quite so. While piety and godliness is the care of gods. Euthyphro, is that what you mean? It is. Now care in each case has the same effect. It is aims at the good and the benefit of the object cared for. As you can see, that horses cared for by horse breeders are benefited and become better. Or do you not think so? I do. So dogs are benefited by dog breeding, cattle by cattle raising, and so with all the others. Or do you think that care aims to harm the object of its care? By Zeus, no. It aims to benefit the object of its care. Of course. Piety, then, which is the care of the gods, also to benefit the gods and to make them better? Would you agree that when you do something pious, you make someone of the gods better? By Zeus, no. Nor do I think that this is what you mean, far from it. But that is why I asked you what you meant by the care of gods, because I did not believe you meant this kind of care. Quite right, Socrates. That is not the kind of care I mean. Very well. But what kind of care of the gods would piety be? This kind of care, Socrates, the slaves take of their masters. I understand. It is likely to be the service of the gods. Quite so. Did you tell me to achieve a... Ricky. Big family. Ting. Stony Baker. Bean lays on my chest. Bean on my chest. I'm gonna build a pillow nest in my bed. Who rider? Scuss. Nugget lays on my head. Work. Oh shit. Nothing bleed. It just feels weird not having anything there. How you doing, big family? Big family. Ricky Scuss. Ooh, reading about wore me out. Nugget in your voice, in your face. I got the pics. To prove it. I got the pics. What pick? Hello, I want to see Izzy. Oh, a nugget on your head? I don't know if I did or not. Let me put y'all's comments up here so I can do that a little bit easier. Perfect comb over. What do they call that? A yinkle? The perfect comb over. Oh my God. Y'all won't believe what I had in my shirt before the live stream, about 30 minutes before the live. There was a cockroach inside my shirt. He crawled up my pant leg and went in my shirt. What you talking about? Shit, I don't even try to read that chat, man. It's impossible. How hot is it getting where y'all are at? It's not too bad tonight. It's 76, but what the hell is a floating rib? Everybody got their banners squared away. Ooh, 61. That's a nice temp. Load it up. Load it up. Load it up. Load it. If I missed your comment, repeat now. Okay, class. Y'all did wonderful tonight. Hope that some of you took some notes and learned something from the reading. I saw a few of y'all goofing off there in the back. Get some Saturday attention. And we will be offering extra credit. Marketplace. Ding, 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 ding. It's the Froggy song. What you got there, Izzy? Let's see. Oh my god. He's so big. Holy shit. That's wild, damn. Hell yeah, man. I'm good at grabbing things to scratch your back with, you know? It don't matter where I'm at. I can look around and see something and grab it and just scratch my back. Nugget on the head. If I start saying her cat's name, though, he'll go charge the TV. My name is Bond. James Bond. 007. License to chill. My name is Baker. Stony Baker 007. License to chill. My name is Froggy. D. Froggies. License to chill. My name is Bong. My name is Bong. Empty Bong. I am totally worthless. Holy shit. That's so fucking funny. Bong smokers on the back row. Do we play all the trailers? 147. Okay. Bombino Signorino. Boom, chicka meow, kitty, kitty, kitty. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, some of the craziest stuff I ever read. Well, thank you for dropping all those links, Izzy. Popcorn, you still out there, man? Probably crashed out. I'm sure that man's got a lot going on, so... What was weird? Skip pop, skip pop, skip pop, skip pop.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here.
Froggy dancing. Dance. Thanks for coming out again, Wheatsheart. Hey, Mr. A. Hot me out. Dat is mijn Nederlands vriendje. Nederlands vriendje. My Dutch friend, Mr. A. Welcome. Ja, ik ben een beetje, ben bezig aan een beetje lezen. Een beetje Plato aan te lezen. Ja, niemand weet dat ik Nederlands kan praten. Nou, ik ben niet vloeiend. Ja, maar ik kan gewoon Nederlands spreken. You don't get a butterfly. Ja. Niks beters dan lezen. Echt, die netjes. Oh yeah. Hey, Sean. What's up, buddy? Sean 420. Welcome. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a reading in Dutch. Maybe having the English subtitles down there. Thought that'd be kind of cool. Foreign language ASMR. Okay, Misha, you've been hanging. Thank you. Good night. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, I'm just messing with him a little bit. We'll speak English. I speak Dutch pretty well. Mr. A's from Holland and the Netherlands. Yeah. You probably crack up hearing me speak Dutch, man. I don't always get the grammar right, you know. Yeah, we're getting close to the end of the show. About 5 more minutes, guys. Oh, you understand me? That's cool. Hey, Jim. What's up, buddy? It's Jim's Books Reading and Stuff. One of my favorite booktubers there, guys. Y'all get over there and check him out. English has roots in Dutch. Yeah. Some of the words sound so close, like, like Bifur My nom is Scully, my name, my nom. In ieder geval. Which means at any rate. Of course, I learned a bunch of bad words too when I was there. I don't know what some of the different expressions in different parts of Holland, but down in Ternosian, a lot of people would say, je lult out de kont, man. And plots from jij lult out the neck. En wij zeggen, jij lult out de kont, weet je. Jim, do you speak Dutch? Okay, Misty. Thanks for coming in. Hey there, Dio. If you want to be wrong, then follow the masses. Yeah. How you doing, Mikey? Yeah, I speak pretty good Dutch, Jim. I lived in Holland for a few years, Misty, I'll be getting on here more often this week, so I just took a few days off. Tinkle, 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 tinkle. Y'all want to look at let's look at an outro that Izzy made for me, and we'll call it a night. Yeah, you got a cool accent though, Jim. I don't speak Dutch, I speak French. Okay. Yes. You know that song, Jim? Good no Ritz. We might narrate The Great Gatsby, do an excerpt from The Great Gatsby soon. And also, what was that other request? Oh shit. Oh, I got it written down somewhere. Oh, thank you, Izzy. Lord have mercy. Loading the basket up tonight. Izzy done gifted 5 memberships tonight. I know, right, Froggy? Yeah, Jim knows that song. Did you drop his link? Jim is the most cultured booktuber that I know. He's probably better read than any of them. Yeah, it's a good one, Familia. Izzy. Thank you. Judas Cradle. Well, you deserve a lot more people in your community, Jim. It's just a matter of getting out there, mingling and tingling and mingling with people. From PSI to bar pressure. I'm so glad you came in tonight, Arlie. Brain tingles. Yeah, let's check out this. I got a couple of different things. I want to show you all some of Izzy's work here. I guess we'll do a little encore. I hate to shut it down right away, but we've had quite a few new faces come in the past few minutes, so let's tingle together. Let's tingle together. Kitty, kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. What we got? Got the stuff, man. It's not here. It's me, man. I'm Dave. Got the stuff, man. Open up. Who's not here? I'm Dave, man. It's me, man. I got the stuff. Open up. Who's not here? Hey, man, open up.
Tingle brain. Tingle brain, tingle brain, tingle brain, tingle brain, tingle brain.
I can feel the blood from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts feeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.